Boom. All right. Welcome back, gang. We're here with another Godzilla comic. I brought my buddy. He's my resident Marvel expert. I brought him on because it's very appropriate. Today we're talking about Godzilla versus the Fantastic Four. The video, I think, might be mirrored for you. We will see. Yeah, I'm inside today because it's night. Normally I shoot in my backyard. Sorry about the lack of sunshine. Anyway, yeah, Godzilla versus Fantastic Four. Okay. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. First of all, I've read it. You've read it. Mm-hmm. We kind of agree. It's sitting about at a 3 out of 5, you think?
I think about that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the artwork itself kind of drags it down a little. The interior artwork kind of drags it down a little bit. Mm-hmm. Romita's definitely shown his age as time has gone on with his artwork. Because he was a big popular artist back in like the 90s and all that. Mm-hmm. But as he started doing a lot more work in the modern times, people have started showing off what his art styles are. And a lot of the complaints is about how he draws the faces.
Hold on, minor spoilers here. We're trying to... okay, so the spoiler-free, 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're pretty cheap. I would say pick them up if you are even like comics a little bit.
Each one runs about $5. $5 a book.
Yeah, honestly, worth it. Or maybe even just wait. They'll probably do an omnibus with all of them, right?
Graphic novel is already slated for October.
Worth picking up if you're a collector, I would say, if you're a fan of both franchises. If you're just a fan of one, probably not. It's more of a curiosity piece at that point. Yeah. Anyway, okay, now we're going to talk spoilers. So if you were planning on reading them, don't. Okay, you're saying about Romita.
Yeah, so just a lot of the comic readers communities and all that have collectively kind of just started dragging on Romita because he started getting lazy with his interior, with the artwork that he draws when it comes to characters' faces and emotions.
Okay, I can see that because some of these look at Sue Storm right here.
Yep.
She doesn't look bad by any stretch of the imagination. No. But she is a little simple. Okay, so I can kind of see that.
And he had before doing this had just wrapped up a 70-issue run on Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, so he's looking to do something new, probably.
Yeah.
Artistically. Yeah. Okay, so Godzilla side of things, it kind of adapts it's kind of a custom design. This floats somewhere between the Showa and the Heisei suit designs. First of all, I don't think the covers are reflective. The cover art doesn't quite look like the inside of the comic. So here's the cover, but here's our best look at full Godzilla. You can see it still has that sort of Showa era skin texture, but the silhouette's a little more Heisei. But again, it's more original than anything. There are some panels where Godzilla, I'm gonna be straight with you, looks kind of goofy, like this one right here. Head pretty big. Take a quick glance.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, or there's another one, and again, maybe this is Dragon Romita. Oh, there's this cool in betweener. It has this really old school, the snip from the 77.
1977 was when the original Godzilla comics were made by Marvel. During that series, a lot of Marvel characters interacted with Godzilla, minus some of the original X-Men and Hulk. Those were the only two characters that were omitted from crossing over Godzilla from the first time around.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about the plot a little bit of the comic. So again, spoilers. So this takes place in the main Marvel continuity?
This is the side universe. This is not a canon thing, but it is a period piece. And essentially each issue within this series, it's a collection of one-shots that tie in. Each one's going to be focusing within a time period that's important to the character and to the publication history at the time. The 60s was big on the Fantastic Four at that point.
Okay.
So where this particular issue picks up is around issues 48 through 51. And that Galactus, who if you guys watch some of the movies and all that, he's pretty common when it comes to Fantastic Four villains.
Okay.
He comes in and he tries to eat the world. But in this time area, in this particular comic, he comes back after his initial attempt.
Right, okay. So this borrows basically everything that happened in the main Marvel continuity, and it's like a branch.
Yes.
A branch path, right? And in this branch, obviously, there is something slightly different in there. You might have noticed. Astute readers might pick that out. Little detail. So in this issue, Godzilla turns up, and the Fantastic Four is like, "Wow, we heard about this." I think they specifically mention, they're like. Seems like 54, Godzilla 1954, Gojira, the original, is canon to this. The Fantastic Four is like, we heard about it in Attack Tokyo, we went, but we were too late. We got there, and this dude named Dr. Serizawa already took care of it with the Oxygen Destroyer. If you know your Godzilla history, you know, obviously you know that. So that movie seems to be canon to this continuity here. Reed says, I would have loved to collaborate with a mind like his, but unfortunately, he unalived himself. Spoilers. He unalives himself at the end of that movie. They fight Godzilla. They trick it into like crashing into their tower, and is electrocuted and stunned. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then Silver Surfer turns up.
The Baxter Building.
Yep. And then Silver Surfer turns up. What's going on with Silver Surfer right now?
At this point, he becomes trapped on Earth for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's because at the initial one of it, the initial part of it, he becomes trapped on Earth. Galactus goes away.
Right.
So in this continuity, Galactus comes back, and they're like, "Wait, hold up."
Hold on, pause. So we just on the Silver Surfer part though. So he's now trapped on Earth,
yes.
Right? Okay. So yeah, like you were saying, back to the plot, right?
Yeah.
Silver Surfer shows up.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah. And he's like, "What up, gang? Guess what? I'm not the only one who's coming back. Like you said, Galactus is coming back, and this time he's got a bigger gun." It turns out Galactus has found King Ghidorah just like chilling on some planet somewhere, fucking it up. All right, and now he has this power cosmic, which is what makes the Silver Surfer silver. Apparently, I learned this. Ghidorah's got this really cool design. Actually, is not that. I think it's pretty cool. It's really literally just a palette swap. Instead of gold, he's now silver. But I think that's awesome. That's a very cool fusion of the Marvel and the Toho stuff. He shows up. He starts messing it up. Let's see. Yeah, Galactus found it. It was like, wow. That's my new Herald. Silver Surfer is like, guys, we are cooked up if we don't do something about this. We can't fight that guy, but you know who can?
Godzilla.
Yeah. So what does the Silver Surfer do?
Gives him the power cosmic.
Gives him his power cosmic. So now we have power cosmic Godzilla, who doesn't look very silver, unfortunately. That would have been tight too. Chromed up Godzilla, that would have been awesome. But he still looks more black. The lighting of this comic too is kind of interesting. There's like a lot of like the true colors of things don't show because there's a lot of blue and a lot of red lighting.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I didn't know this. The Silver Surfer is just like a regular dude once he gives it the power cosmic. Yep. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Just for him to like turn up and just be like a bald guy is like.
Well, yeah, because he was the original thing with Silver Surfer is that Galactus went to his planet to try and devour it.
Oh.
Silver Surfer was like, hold up, time out, pause.
He was like,
what if I become your herald and spare my world?
Oh, interesting.
And so Galactus agreed to that, giving him the power cosmic, and that's why he's silver when he has the power cosmic.
I see. Interesting. Okay. So anyway, Silver Surfer gives Godzilla the power cosmic. Godzilla fights King Ghidorah. There's a cool moment where what even is going on here? They slingshot the thing.
Yep.
To like a special to
hit him in the eyeball.
To hit Ghidorah. They also use Invisible Woman's powers to project a giant fake thing.
Yep.
For Ghidorah to attack. It's a pretty cool battle. We got this awesome frame. I do like it. Okay, Godzilla looks a little goofy here, but I like the visual of the power cosmic being ripped off Ghidorah. I think that's pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wraps up. They're like, Godzilla goes back in the ocean. Ghidorah flies off into space, and Galactus is like, dang nabbit, I've lost it again.
Well, he's just gonna go search for another planet to go devour.
Yeah. He's still.
Yeah.
And that's the end of this comic.
Yep.
We got some ad stuff. There's this big long blurb at the end that I didn't read. Did you?
Just a little bit. It's just the editor's note talking about the inspiration of how he feels that this comic closely ties into kind of the themes of the original series.
Okay, I see. Yeah. I don't really know anything about the themes of the original series. What were kind of those core ideas of the original series?
It was really just kind of Godzilla like going around meeting the wider Marvel universe. 'Cause it didn't run for much. But then once the Godzilla rights kind of reverted, that's when Fin Fang Foom comes around.
Right. Okay, I
Because
didn't know
they're
about that.
trying to kind of
Because they were, yeah,
canonize
they
it,
wanted
so.
to keep everybody. They were like, we want to keep a giant monster around, but we can't keep that one. So,
Yeah.
it's actually kind of interesting to see Godzilla in Marvel because historically IDW is kind of the people who get the Godzilla comics. But yeah, I mean, overall, the comics, it's pretty fun. Most importantly, this is the first one in the Godzilla versus Marvel series. So in the next video, we will be talking about Godzilla versus the Hulk.
The Hulk.
You might have heard of him. He's the Hulk. There's some fun stuff in there. We'll see you. For you, it could be several days. For us, it's going to be mere minutes. Try not to miss me too much.